with the band around your ankles. So step in or tie the band if you need to. And you want it just around the ankles to start with. And let me start the timer. So we're ready, ready to go without throwing it across the floor. There we go. Right then, so band around the ankles, tie it if you need to. Not too tight if you're tying it. So roughly, hopefully the feet are still about hip width, or a little bit wider if you need to accommodate the width of the band. We're going to do a bit of a squat series here to start with. Feel free to step on or off the mat. If you think it's going to move, maybe move the mat out of the way. I'm going to turn side on for this first one, just so you can see what's happening. So feel free to have your hands wherever you feel comfortable, either around the hips or in front of you. And we're going to come down into a squat position. So we are going to hold it, so don't bring yourself down too low. So tailbone low, chest lifted. So try to avoid hinging too far forward over your feet. And we're going to alternate stepping back to start with. So we're going to inhale, exhale as you step the right foot back, and then inhale as you step in. Exhale left, inhale in, and keep it going. So you're just stepping back, not too far, staying in that little squat if you can. And let's keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to step one foot back, and we're going to extend that leg slightly. So you're into more of a lunge position here, and you might want to hinge forward slightly for a bit of counterbalance. And we're going to pulse the leg. So you're going to lift 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then step back in. Same on the other side. Step back, extend the leg. And again, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and step in and come up into standing. Have a little shake off if you need to. We're now going to think about pulsing the legs out to the side. So again, we're going to come down into a little squat position again to start with. As you push up, you're going to take the right leg out and then in to come back down. Out to the left and back down. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the right leg out and we're going to hold it here. And we're going to pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, little squat. Same to the other side. So left leg out, hold it there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down and back up to standing. Have a little shake off. We're going to move the band up. So bring the band up around the top of the thighs, above your knees. Again, feet about hip width and parallel, just to accommodate the band. Again, a little squat series, but now we're going to bring the leg up into a little balance. So again, come down into a little squat, tailbone low, chest high, and we're going to inhale, exhale as you push up and bring the right knee up into a balance. Inhale, come down into the squat. Exhale on the left, inhale to come down, and keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now holding it on the right. So lift that right leg and hold it here. Bit of balance work as well. So drawing through the center. We're going to tap the toe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take it down back into a squat. Lift the left leg this time up into a balance. Whoop, drawing through the center. Tap the toe again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down into the squat and now hold it here. So again, tailbone low, chest high, avoid hinging too far forward. We're going to pulse out into the band. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Now, depending on how much space you have, you might want to stay with that one and repeat it again. I'm going to go off camera slightly because we're going to sidestep. So over to the right first. So we're going to sidestep 1, 2, and back. 1, 2, and keep it going. 1, 2, 1, 2, and keep it going. Obviously, the wider you step, the more resistance. Try and stay nice and low in that squat. Keep the chest high and keep breathing. Getting the heart rate coming up a little bit and warming up those legs. Keep it going. About the length of the mat, if you can. Good, one more each way. Step, 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 and bring it back to the center, and up we come. Take some nice deep breaths, have a little shake off of the legs if you need to. Couple of deep breaths just to let yourself settle again. And we're going to turn and step to the end of the mat if you're not there already. So I'm going to flip my camera now so that I can join you on the floor. Feel free to do the same if you need. We're just going to do a little roll down. Whoop, to bring ourselves onto the floor. There we go. So standing to the end of the mat and keeping the band around the legs. They do roll up. I do find that with mine. So roll up into standing, feet hip width and parallel in your neutral spine just for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in just to let yourself settle. And as you exhale, nod the head, roll the shoulders and roll it down through the spine. So draw the ribs back, scoot the tummy in, coming all the way down to reach the floor. And we're going to walk the hands out and come into a plank. So walking out all the way. So hands underneath shoulders and feel that you're lengthening out through the top of the head and slightly lifting through the chest. Make sure that you're avoiding bums in the air, so lower the hips. Find that nice long line, drawing in through the center. We're going to come into a leg pull. So inhale, exhale as you lift the right leg. Inhale to lower, exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale to lower, keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, keep the hips low. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just send the knees down. So you can just sit off, just release the shoulders for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to draw forward again, back into plank. We're going to change it slightly. Again, try and keep the hips low, avoid bums in the air. And we're going to step out. So again, on the right first, inhale, exhale to step out, inhale to step back in. Exhale on the left to step out, inhale to step in. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step in, knees down, send it back again into that rest position for a moment. Take a couple of deep breaths. And just rolling yourself up, stacking the spine, briefly into kneeling for a second. And we're going to come onto our side. So take a moment to come round. I'm on my left side if you want to be the same as me. So we're keeping the band still around the thighs. And we're going to come into oyster. So we're propping ourselves up on the elbow, elbow below shoulder, lifting and connecting the shoulder on the back. And we're going to tuck the feet back in line with your pelvis and just lift the feet off the floor. So slightly more challenging as well. Just avoid, as you lift the feet, avoid rolling the hips forward. So keep the hips square, facing the wall in front of you. So we're working the top leg. Inhale, Exhale as you open. Inhale to close. Exhale to open and keep it going for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and stable, 3, lifting out of the shoulder, 2, and 1. Good, close it down, bring the feet back to the floor, and we're now going to lengthen out the top leg. So a nice long line, and again, lifting out of that shoulder, nicely connected. You could have the hand in front if it helps here. We're going to flex the foot, so you feel that you're pushing through the heel, and we're going to lift the leg just in line with the hip, so not too high, and we're going to pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in line with the body, and now bringing the leg forward. So if you can, maybe in line with that bottom thigh, try and avoid rolling the upper body, and again pulsing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in line, draw it back, and now we're going to take it slightly behind us. So again, avoid twisting back, lifting out of the shoulder, and again 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in line and fold the leg back in. Well done. We're just going to roll it round for a moment to come onto our back. So bringing it down onto the floor, and we're going to take the hands behind the head, getting ready for curl-ups. So hands behind the head and lift the elbows slightly so you can see them in the corner of your eyes. Just take the legs up into double knee fold, bringing the legs together, and let's inhale. Exhale as you nod the head, chin towards the chest, and curl yourself up. We're going to hold it here if you can. If it gets too much, you can lower it back down if you need to. So we're going to come into butterflies. So you keep the feet together. Inhale. Exhale to open the knees. You're pushing out against the band. Inhale as you draw the legs back together. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. Exhale to open. Inhale to close. And keep it going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there and stay in your curl up for a little bit longer if you can. And we're going to come into a double leg stretch. So this time, again, inhale to prepare. Exhale as you send the legs away and zip the legs together. Inhale as you draw back in and open the knees again. Exhale as you lengthen away, zip the legs together. Inhale as you draw the knees apart to come in. And keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the legs back in, legs together, lower the upper body down, and take the feet down to the floor. Take a nice deep breath in there to finish. And we're going to roll back onto our side. So depending on your orientation, either roll to me or roll away onto your opposite side. And we're just going to flip over again to those oysters. So round we go. And again, just stacking the legs, tucking the feet back, propped up on the elbows. So again, lifting away from the floor and connecting the shoulder on the back. Lifting the feet off the floor, but avoid rolling the hips forward. So nicely stacked. Again, coming into oyster. Inhale, exhale to open, inhale to close. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Keep it going. 8, 7, keep lifting. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close and bring the feet down. As we did before, we're going to lengthen out the top leg. I'm going to shuffle forward slightly so you can see. So Lengthen that top leg and flex the foot. So you're pushing through the heel. Again, lifting and connecting that shoulder. You can have hand in front if that feels easier. We're going to lift up to hip height and we're going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back in line and then bringing the leg forward if you can in line with that bottom thigh. Same again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drawing it back and taking it behind you slightly. Avoid twisting the upper body. Keep the shoulders square. And again, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in line. Fold the leg in. Well done. So just for a moment here, we're going to shimmy the band down to come around our feet. So if you're tying the band, you might want to tie it a little bit tighter. So around your feet, make sure it's right around the bottom of your feet, not just around your toes. Otherwise it might ping off. And you're going to have to do a bit of maneuvering here because we're going to come around into plank. So just take a moment to twist yourself around. I'm going to shimmy forward a little bit. So hopefully I'm still on screen and on my mat. So toes are tucked under and the band is around your feet. Hands underneath, and we're going to push ourselves up into our plank. So just lifting yourself up, hands under shoulders again, lifting through the chest, lengthening out through the top of the head. Again, avoid lifting bums in the air, so keep those hips down. And we're going to come into mountain climbers here. So go careful that you don't lose your band as you start to move. So we're going to inhale. Exhale as you draw one knee towards you. Inhale as you send it back. Exhale opposite side. And keep it going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the foot back. Let's lower the knees. And again, just sit back off the shoulders just for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. And then coming back into plank again. And again, lower those hips, find that nice long line. We're coming into cross mountain climbers this time. So knee coming across to opposite elbow this time, if you can, and then send it back down. And again, opposite side and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back and again, lower the knees. Come off the shoulders again for a second. So this time, we're going to do the same again, but we're going to go straight from mountain climbers into cross mountain climbers, one after the other. So we'll do 10 of each. If you need a break in between though, that's fine. Do feel free. But if you can, again, we're going to come back into plank. Really connect those shoulders, lift the chest, drop the hips. So again, mountain climbers first. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower it down. Send it back again to come off the shoulders. And take a couple of nice deep breaths. Hope you're feeling good so far. So next we are going to come into some squat backs. So we are going to keep the band around the feet. And you might want to shimmy forward a little bit closer to the front of your mat. It will make sense in a moment. All will become clear. So we're going to draw forward again into plank. Maybe shimmy forward a little bit. So into plank, and we're coming into those squat backs. So we're going to inhale as we come back. Exhale as you power forward back into your plank. And again, inhale to come back. Exhale to power forward. Keep it going. 8, 7, 6, really bring the chest through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it here with this last one. We're going to jump through. So when you're ready, jump the feet forward towards the hands. You're going to lift the hands off the floor. So you come into a squat position here. Tailbone low, chest high, like we've done before. You're going to need some length behind you, so do feel free to shimmy forward here if you need to. You can watch me if you want and then give it a try. We're going to send ourselves down nice and low. Send yourself back and into curl up position. So lower it down, roll yourself onto your back, hands behind the head, legs up into double knee fold. Well done. Band around the feet. Hopefully I haven't lost you. So you're in curl up and we're going to come into single leg stretch. So inhale, exhale as you send the right leg away and push into the band. Inhale to draw in, exhale to change. Inhale in, exhale, change. Keep it going. Try and stay in that curl up, chin to chest. Really push into the band and keep it going. We're going to do a few more than 10 this time to really get into 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw in. We're going to repeat that again, but we're going to come into crisscross. So working the obliques this time. So again, sending the right leg away. So twist to the left knee. Inhale to come in. Exhale to twist. Inhale in. Exhale, twist. Keep it going. Really working through the rib cage to twist. Pushing into the band. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in. Lower the upper body down to the floor. Taking the feet down when you're ready. And just bring your feet out of the band. You can just kick it off to one side. And let's come into a nice big full body stretch here. Reach out through arms and legs. Let's take a couple of nice deep breaths into the rib cage. And from here, we're going to come into roll up. So we did this last week. So bring the legs together and flex the feet. Arms just over the head and lift them slightly. So you're just hovering by your ears. If you can't come all the way up, just come halfway into a curl up position if that feels easier. So you're going to inhale, start to float the arms. Exhale as you nod the head and try and roll yourself all the way up from the floor. Reach yourself over the legs and take a deep breath to hold. Exhale as you start to roll it back down all the way to the floor. Reach the arms back over the head. And again, inhale, float the arms. Exhale, nod the head, rolling up. Reaching over the legs, keeping that rounded spine. Inhale, exhale as we roll it back down. Reach over the head, avoid lifting the ribs. Again, inhale and exhale, rolling up. So go as far as you can. Keep the legs heavy. Avoid lifting the legs off the floor. So just go halfway if you need to. 3 more if you can. Lots of abdominal work here. So really feel that you are engaging the abdominals as you start to come off the floor. Starting as you would for a curl up. Reaching over. We've got 1 more to go. And this time we're going to stay up. So rolling up, reaching over the legs. Hold it there as you inhale. Exhale now and just restack the spine. Bring yourself up into sitting. And we're going to come into a nice little glute stretch here because you've done a lot in the legs. I'm just going to turn here so you can see me a little bit easier. So the legs are out in front. Let's bring the right leg over the left leg and hugging in with the left arm. So you're drawing the leg in towards you. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling. Feel that you're trying to lift out of the floor. Twist and look under the armpit. Send the hand down. Press away from the floor. Drawing that leg towards you. And take a nice deep breath. And then release, come back to the center and take the leg down, switching sides. So the left leg coming across, hugging in towards you with the right arm and reaching up towards the ceiling. Twist again to look under the armpit. Send the hand down, lifting and lengthening, hugging the leg. Deep breath. And release. Come back to the center, letting the leg go. And we're going to take the legs out a little bit wider now and come into what's known as the saw. Nice little movement. Again, just to release and get a little bit of a stretch through the inside of the legs. So flexing the feet just as far as you feel comfortable. Taking the arms out to shoulder height, lifting and lengthening up through the spine. We're going to twist to the right leg. And we're going to reach down and across, little finger towards little toe. Inhale as we restack, exhale to the center. Inhale to twist, exhale, send it down opposite side. Inhale, restack, exhale, center. Keep it going, twist, reach down and across, little finger to little toe. Restack, back to the center. And again, twist, reach down and across. Restack, back to the center. One more each side. And back to the center. Lower the arms down. And you can just bring the legs in. Just take a moment to settle in sitting. Let's just take a couple of nice deep breaths. Relax through the shoulders. Deep breaths in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And well done. We are finished, and we're actually finished a little bit earlier than our 30 minutes. So a couple of minutes to spare.